Empower your errors. Isaac is not going to come by transgression. Then he now got a son. And God was looking at him, and one day God now comes and says, you see, Sarah has told you that you should send this one away with the mother. Abraham was a wonderful man. When Sarah came to him the first time, and Sarah said, let us go and have something with Hagar so that you have a child. Abraham did not inquire of the Lord. But when Sarah now came and said, now take this boy away, we don't want him in this house. Abraham went to the Lord and said, Lord, see, see, help me in this matter now. And God said, the way you obeyed her that first time, obey again. Abraham, I know that Ishmael was an error, but you don't know the pain it will take for you to send your own child out of your house, not knowing where he is going to, not knowing what will happen to him out there. He's your son and you have not had any before. It has to be a fear for God that will make his instructions or his words commandments. So you will be crying, but you obey. You know, sometimes when we worship God and you see tears, it's not presence. Sometimes it's the pain of the things that we had to let go to follow him. Abraham having let out Ishmael, then one day the same God now comes and says, okay, you see this Isaac that you are bragging about, that is the faithfulness of God and is the goodness of God over your life, is the testament of the things I can do. I want you to give him to me. Kill him. The Bible said immediately. Abraham did not give room for discussions. He took the boy, he went there, he laid him on the altar, and Abraham, it was in the New Testament that we heard that Abraham had killed him in his heart. Dead man. And when God saw that, God said, what we have confirmed in this your faith journey is that we can see fear, and this fear is the fear of God. It's the fear of God. Let me begin to wrap up. I'll jump many things so that we can. There's the fear of God. So let me start rounding up with, very quickly, in Matthew chapter 10 verse 28, Jesus Christ was advertising fear to us in Matthew chapter 10 verse 28. In Matthew 10 28, very quickly, I'll rush through some few scriptures as I round up. Jesus was advertising fear to us, and the Bible said, Jesus was speaking, he said, fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. Rather, fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. So Jesus is not against fear. The matter is not fear. The matter is who you fear. You see, sometimes the things we fear that is not God is a testament of the fact that we don't fear God. Because it is the fear that we are supposed to give to God that we are giving to things. If you fear God enough, sometimes you will do certain things that you don't want to do, that your body doesn't like. It doesn't even look like it makes a lot of sense. Or do you fear God enough? So Jesus advertised that instead of fearing those ones that cannot kill the soul, let me tell you where to channel. Tell your neighbor, channel your fears. Say, channel your fears. You have fear. We all have fear. It's just who we fear. Channel your fears in the right direction. A man that fears God will not fear other things. Hebrews 11:27. As I begin to wrap it up. Very quickly. Just give me some few minutes. 10, 15 minutes and I'll be out. By faith he forsook Egypt, not fearing the wrath of the king, for he endured as seeing him. Who is what? I hope his sound is not that attacked. Because I need you in the next few minutes. Verse 27. Okay. He said, by faith he forsook Egypt, not fearing the wrath of the king, for he endured. It was not something he enjoyed, he had to endure it. You need to know that you need to know the kinds of things that were offered to this man called Moses. In fact, the way Moses was going, if Moses had stayed faithful, he would have been the next Pharaoh. Don't you think that counsels would have come? Counsels like, you know what, just be patient. Wisdom is profitable to direct. We know that since you are an Israelite and you know what it means to be an Israelite, can we just wait for you to become the Pharaoh? Then when you become the Pharaoh, you will empower the children of Israel so that they can do. That's why some of you are still in that house that you should have left. Because they told you wisdom is profitable to direct. So you don't have anywhere to go. You know, if you leave him now, nobody will pay your school fees. So you are going to drop out of school. Let me drop out of school. At the end of the day, you will find out that the marks that make your worship beautiful before God are the scars you get because you believed him enough. In the midst of the things that were not conducive, you walked out. You walked out on things that would have benefited you because I fear God. Somebody needs to live here and go and pack your bags. When you go back to that house, maybe you are listening online, or when you go back, pack your bags tonight. Say, where are you going to? I don't know where I will sleep, but not here. Say, by faith he forsook Egypt, not fearing the wrath of the king, for he endured. And what helped him to endure? As seeing him who is what? Invisible. You know, yesterday you were asking what that is. And we had one name. Somebody says onomatopoeia. Is an oxymoron. How do you see what is invisible? Something that the natural eyes cannot see. Because he says, as seeing. It means that there is a way a man will live his life with a consciousness of the invisible, okay? That even when others cannot see it, he knows that he is here. His secret lies as much strict as his private life, as his public life, because seeing him who is invisible. When you go to the board, they judge you to the point that even when you go to the board, you don't check your own result first. You are checking their own. Then you now check. You don't find them. You don't find them somewhere. You now, bro, what happened? Say, don't mind that lecturer. He gave me F. No, the lecturer didn't give you. You know what happened? You succeeded in convincing us that you are serious. But you could not convince the man that is marking the script. If you finish convincing us, what does that do? We are not marking it. You will even deceive us. We agree. We believe you are a man of God. But you know the painful part? We are not the ones marking the scripts. He lived his life as seeing the one who is what?